Hey guys, so today I'm going to do something really special. Now, I bet you that if you go in your refrigerator right now and you look and you see what you have in there, I guarantee you most people have leftovers. Now, leftovers can be leftover chicken, leftover pasta, leftover whatever, beef. It could be raw or it could be cooked. Okay, what I had in my refrigerator today, I'm going to show you. Now, this is me, okay? I made pasta and I made way too much for my family. I always have this kind of pasta in the refrigerator because I always make too much for some reason. With pasta, I just can never measure right. Okay, so I have leftover spaghetti. I have leftover chicken that I didn't use, that's raw, okay? Garlic, lemon, grated cheese, and all my seasonings. Now, what I'm going to make for you today out of what was in my refrigerator is lemon chicken pasta. Okay, now feel free if you have ziti, if you have penne, if you have elbow, whatever kind of pasta you have, a couple of days old, you can use it. It doesn't matter what kind of pasta it is. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so I'm going to cut up the chicken. Now, the thing with chicken is, okay, I buy the boneless chicken cutlets when they're on sale. They really have good buys at the local grocery store. So when they're on sale, buy a couple of packs, even stick them in your freezer. You always have them. It's always good for a quick meal. Now, I'm going to cut these in chunks because I don't want big pieces of pasta. I mean big pieces of chicken. Okay, so you just cut it like this in little chunks. Okay, now a lot of times if I don't buy the thin ones, I buy the thick ones because then I like slice them down the middle. I don't have any thick ones really here to show you, but you can get so much more out of the chicken cutlets if you slice them down the middle. You can get like 3 slices of chicken out of one big fat chicken breast. It's very, very good. Okay, so you got to get as much as you can for your money today because, I don't know about you guys, but when you go to the food store, it's very, very expensive. And you need to really, find the bargains. And you can make a lot of good meals for nothing. You really can. It's just about being creative and just, thinking about different ideas. Anybody can do this stuff. Like, this is not like rocket science. It really isn't. It's a lot of fun. You just got to be creative. I can't stand when I hear people say, oh, I can't cook. Yes, you can. You can cook. You don't even have to use a recipe. I don't like to use recipes. I got news for you. I never use a recipe because if I have to read a recipe, it frustrates me. I always end up doing something different anyway because I'm doing my own spin on it. And that's the fun about it. You can really enjoy it by trying different things. And if it doesn't come out right the first time, whippy, who cares? You do it again, or it's just food. That's it. Okay, so this should be enough. Well, I'll cut a little bit more. I don't want to bore you with all the cutting, but this should be enough for probably that's like 2 or 3, like 3 people portion probably. Okay. All right, we got the small pieces. There we go. Okay, let me wash up. Another tip for you guys is this cutting board right here is my only cutting board I use for only chicken. That other cutting board over there is for vegetables, garlic. You cannot cross-contaminate because chicken, you don't want to be getting no salmonella. It's very bad. Very bad for you, obviously. So you got to just use 2 separate cutting boards. My family already knows when they know which one is chicken and which one is for everything else. Very important. Okay, so I wash my hands. Make sure you always wash up after you handle chicken or any kind of poultry because it's it's not good. Okay, so let me get another knife so I can cut up the garlic. Okay, I'm going to show you how to peel a garlic clove. I don't know if everybody knows. You can take out some of your aggression. You smash it like this. Okay, just peel it. It comes off. Do you see how easy the peel comes off? Very simple. Now I'm going to put some olive oil in my frying pan. Okay, just a little bit to coat. You don't want an enormous amount. As you can see, the way I cook, I don't use really any measurements. I just go by my eye and, that's really what I do. That to me is the way I like to do things. Okay, so let's heat the oil up. Now you want the pan to be fairly hot because you want the chicken to get a nice little sear. Okay, make sure you spread the oil out all over the pan. Like I said, you don't really have to use a lot. If you want to use cooking spray, you could also do that. If you're watching your weight or whatever, it's all up to you. All right, so now I'm going to cut up the garlic. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? This is called a little zester. This is really good because if you don't want to sit here and cut up the garlic, it's very simple. You just, watch this. I can get it the right way. It's very simple. I love this thing. I use it a lot. I use it for lemon peels, for lemon zest, and all kinds of stuff. The only thing is you got to be a little careful because if you get your skin in there, you don't want to be feeding people skin. So, but it's very simple to use. And then also you don't have to get big chunks big chunks of garlic. I know sometimes I make stuff and my daughter's like, "Mom, I got a big chunk of garlic in there," and they don't like that. My husband and I, we love the big chunks of garlic, but not them. So it's a really good way for to hide it a little bit. Where some people, garlic overboard, another garlic overboard. Some people don't like those big chunks of garlic. Okay, now garlic's done when you just scrape it off like this. Get stuck on there. All right, garlic's done. You need a wooden spoon. When you smell it, the minute you smell the garlic, get whatever else you're going to get in there because otherwise it's going to overcook, and you don't want the garlic to be bitter. It'll be very bitter if you overcook the garlic. All right, let me get my equipment here. Fight with the jaw. It seems to do that. Okay. Now you want to kind of put the chicken in. You want to kind of in like a single layer, so the chicken will get a little brown. All right. You put the chicken in. Spread it out a little bit. Now this is a really quick meal. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I always have lemon in my house. I practically live on lemon. I put it in my drink, in my water. I put it on broccoli, on string beans, all kinds of stuff. So I always have lemon. And pasta, I always have extra pasta. So like, if you don't have a meal planned and you have lemons on your counter and leftover pasta, you don't even need the chicken. You could put broccoli in it. You could put all kinds of stuff in it. Or you could just do it plain. Just a plain lemon, like olive oil pasta. Very good, and it's very cheap, and it's very easy. High the flame a little bit so you get the chicken cooking. Getting this. Hear that sizzle? That's what you want. You want that sizzle. Okay, make sure you put salt. Everything has to be seasoned, you know that. A little salt. A little black pepper. And some garlic powder. Lots of garlic in this house. You and your husband be smelling like garlic. You cancel each other out with all the garlic that you have eaten. Italian seasoning, parsley, and garlic powder, and salt and pepper. Okay? And you just keep mixing it up. Alright, you get it where it's brown. It should take 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes for the chicken to all cook. Okay, I'm gonna finish up this chicken and then I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. The chicken is just about where I want it to be. As you can see, it's browning nicely. Okay, it's a couple of minutes away from being ready. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zest some lemon. If you put lemon zest in instead of just lemon, or put both, because the lemon zest is just a lot stronger. It gives a nice flavor. Now make sure you only get the yellow. Do not get the white. Okay, as soon as you see the white, you move on to the next spot. Lemon zest is very good. It's a very good flavor. It's a strong flavor, and it's just stronger than just having the lemon itself, which is, the lemon itself is delicious, but you want both in this. And like I said, I'm a big lemon fan. Lemon really saves me from eating a lot of carbs, believe it or not. It really does. I know that sounds funny, but it really does. I'm going to do a couple of videos on diabetes food, like all kinds of food you can eat from with having diabetes and stuff, and you guys are really going to enjoy that. It's going to be a lot of nice tips on there. Okay, got to get all the zest off. Just scrape it off like that. You don't have to be perfect, like you know. Mix it up. Now I'm going to lower the flame a little bit because otherwise I don't want the garlic and everything to start burning. God, I wish you had smell-o-vision. You smell this, you'd be like, you'd be running out of the store to get chicken right now. Okay, so you got it done, juice. You get your lemons going, so just take out your frustration, squeeze the lemons a little bit. You want to get as much out of a lemon as you can because, as you know, lemons are very expensive. All right, I'm going to show you a way to get get as much juice as you possibly can out of a lemon. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. I lose train of thought a little bit. Okay, so what you do is you squeeze it over the zester because this way it catches all the pits. And I'm pretty sure I get most of the pits out of it, okay? Just squeeze it really, really good. And then I'm going to show you what I do, okay? Squeeze the lemons, get all the stuff out, all the juice out. And you know what? If you get a pit or two in there, so what? You're not going to die. Believe me, you'll still enjoy the food. You'll survive. I've swallowed many pits, and I'm still here. All right, so this is 2 lemons for about this amount of food you're going to make. Like I said, just use your own judgment. You know, how much chicken, if you got 3 pieces of chicken, half a pound of pasta, 2 lemons. It's all your own doing. You know, it's a process of elimination. You do what you want, you check it all out, you try it, and you see how you like it. Maybe you want 3 lemons, maybe you want 2 lemons. Okay. All right, so that lemon is good. Now watch what I'm going to do. This is what I do. This is how much, you see I got all the lemon out of there, right? Watch this. Look how much more juice is still in there. By just squeezing it with your fork, you want to get as much out as you can out of everything that you buy because everything is so expensive. Okay, look at that. Look, you would never think that you get more juice out of there. Look at it. And you can even have the membranes in there. I'm embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed to say. When I grew up, we had a lemon tree. We had a man that lived next door to us. He was blind actually, and my girlfriend and I used to go over there and pick lemons. He used to always let us go pick lemons. We would literally eat them like they were apples. So I eat the membranes till this day. I love it. Okay, so there you go. There's nothing left to this lemon. Wash my hands. All right, now honestly, to get a little bit more juice, I either add water or chicken broth. I don't have chicken broth today, so I have a little bit of water I'm going to use. Okay? Now this is basically done, okay? I'm going to put a little bit more water in here. I'm going to season it again. You always got to do layers and layers of seasoning. Some more parsley. And like I said, that's Italian seasoning. You can use the fresh parsley, whatever you want to do. I sometimes use fresh, sometimes use dry. The dry is always in my cabinet. I always have it. It's always available. Okay, now here comes the spaghetti. And you can even put a little crushed red pepper in it if you like to give it a little spice. All right, there's no science to this. Use your hands, you get in there, put the spaghetti in. Like I said, you can use ziti, you can use pasta, and use your eye. You know what these spaghetti is good for too? Like if you have pasta in your fridge and you don't want to waste it, cut the spaghetti up, like take a spaghetti and cut it like in half, and you'll have noodles for like soup. Like when you make chicken soup or something, you'll always have the noodles, which is good. You won't waste anything. And then you make sure you just cover it all with the juice. Let me get another spoon for you. Show you. That looks like enough pasta. Okay, Now you just cover it all. That. Grated cheese. I'm going to put some grated cheese on here. And then I'm going to put grated cheese on put it in the bowl. Put it in a nice platter. And look at that. Delicious. This is a little trick I do too. I put a dab of water in it because you had all that juice and stuff in there. You don't want to waste all that. Nothing's wasted. There you go. A little parsley for color. Some grated cheese. And look at that. Another meal made from leftovers. And I have to do my tasting. I know, I'm sorry, I might slurp a little bit, but what am I going to do? I don't care. All right, guys. Lemon pasta. Wow. Delicious. So simple. So quick. And no waste. Really try this. Go in your refrigerator right now. I guarantee you're going to have some of these ingredients. Okay, so I'll see you soon. I'm going to be making another video, so I'll see you very soon. Thank you.